I'm Daniel Cooper. 24 hours ago, I was about to marry the woman I loved. My fiancée Sarah and I had been together for 4 years, met in college, got engaged last year, planned a wedding for 200 guests at a vineyard in Napa Valley. Sarah's father, Richard, spared no expense. $80,000 wedding, designer dress, live band, open bar, flowers everywhere. He wanted his only daughter to have the perfect day. My best man was Marcus, my best friend since high school, the guy who introduced me to Sarah, who helped me pick out the engagement ring, who gave a toast at our engagement party about how perfect we were together. The rehearsal dinner was Friday night. Everything went smoothly. Sarah was radiant. Her family was happy. My family was happy. We toasted, we laughed, we celebrated. After dinner, Sarah went to her hotel room with her bridesmaids. Bachelorette Party Part 2. I went to my room with my groomsmen. Bachelor party wind down. Around 11 p.m. everyone left. I was alone, packing for the honeymoon. We were flying to Bora Bora Sunday morning. My phone was charging on the nightstand. It buzzed. A text notification. But it wasn't on my phone, it was on Sarah's iPad. We shared an Apple ID for our wedding planning apps. Her messages synced to the iPad automatically. The notification preview showed, Marcus, can't wait for tomorrow night after everyone leaves. I frowned, picked up the iPad, opened messages. What I saw made my blood run cold. Marcus, can't wait for tomorrow night. After everyone leaves, we can finally be alone. Sarah, I know. I've been thinking about it all week. Daniel will be so drunk he won't notice if I disappear for an hour. Marcus, your hotel room or mine? Sarah, mine. I'll tell him I'm tired, that I need to rest before the honeymoon. He'll believe it. Marcus, I can't believe you're actually going through with marrying him. Sarah, I have to. My dad already paid for everything, and Daniel's stable. Good job, he'll be a good provider. But you're what I actually want. Marcus, so what's the plan? We keep this going after you're married. Sarah, for now. Eventually I'll divorce him, but I need to wait a few years, make it look like we grew apart. Then we can be together. Marcus, I can wait, as long as I get you tomorrow night. Sarah, you will, I promise. Wear the cologne I like. I scrolled up. The messages went back 6 months. 6 months of planning, of lying, of betrayal. My best friend, my fiancée, planning to sleep together on my wedding night. I sat on the bed, stared at the iPad. Felt nothing. No anger, no sadness, just clarity. I took screenshots, every message, saved them to my phone. Then I made a decision. Non-refundable deposits, the venue, the caterer, the band, the flowers. And Sarah would just lie, deny it. Say I was being paranoid, that the messages were taken out of context. No, I needed everyone to know, to see, to understand exactly who they were celebrating. At 6 a.m. I texted my brother, I need your help, don't ask questions. Just meet me in my room in 30 minutes. He arrived. I showed him the messages. Holy shit, he said. Are you canceling the wedding? No, I'm going through with it, sort of. What do you mean? I'm going to stand at that altar. I'm going to let Sarah walk down the aisle. And then, instead of saying my vows, I'm going to read these messages, out loud, into the microphone, in front of everyone. He stared at me. You're serious. Completely. Daniel, that's nuclear. She deserves nuclear. She's been planning to cheat on me on our wedding night, with my best man for 6 months. Everyone needs to know. Her father just spent $80,000. Her father deserves to know what kind of daughter he raised. My brother nodded slowly. Okay. What do you need me to do? Make sure Marcus is at the altar. Don't let him leave, no matter what. Done. The morning passed in a blur. I got dressed, put on my tuxedo, smiled for photos. Pretended everything was fine. Sarah texted me, can't wait to marry you today, I love you so much. I didn't respond. At 2 p.m. guests started arriving. The vineyard looked beautiful. String lights, white chairs, an arch covered in flowers. Sarah's family sat on the left, my family on the right. 200 people, all dressed up, all excited. I stood at the altar with Marcus. He was smiling, adjusting his tie, acting like my best friend. "You nervous?" he asked. "No," I said. "I'm ready." The music started. Bridesmaids walked down the aisle, then Sarah appeared. She looked stunning. White dress, veil, holding her father's arm. He looked so proud. They walked down the aisle. Everyone stood. Cameras flashed. Sarah reached the altar. Her father kissed her cheek, shook my hand, sat down. Sarah stood across from me, holding a bouquet, smiling. The priest began. "Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today." I wasn't listening. I was thinking about what I was about to do. The priest finished his opening remarks. "Daniel, would you like to say your vows?" I nodded, pulled out my phone. Sarah frowned. "What are you doing?" I stepped up to the microphone. "Before we begin," I said, "I'd like to share something Sarah sent to my best man Marcus last night." The room went silent. Sarah's face went white. "Daniel, don't—" I started reading. "That I need to rest before the honeymoon, he'll believe it." Her mother stood up. "What is this?" I looked at her. "This is your daughter planning to cheat on me, on our wedding night, with my best man." I kept reading. "Marcus, I can't believe you're actually going through with marrying him." "Sarah, I have to. My dad already paid for everything, and Daniel's stable. Good job. He'll be a good provider. But you're what I actually want." Her father stood up. His face was red. "Sarah, is this true?" She was crying. "Dad, I can explain. Is it true?" She didn't answer. I kept reading. "Marcus, so what's the plan? We keep this going after you're married?" "Sarah, for now. Eventually I'll divorce him, but I need to wait a few years. Make it look like we grew apart. Then we can be together." The guests started murmuring. Some stood up, started walking out. I read the final message. "Sarah, you will, I promise, wear the cologne I like." I lowered my phone, looked at Sarah. "That was sent last night, at 11:47 p.m., 18 hours ago." She was sobbing, mascara running down her face. I turned to Marcus. "Anything you want to say?" He was frozen, speechless. "No? Okay." I turned to the priest. "I don't think we'll be needing your services today." I walked down the aisle. Guests were already leaving. Some looked shocked, some looked angry, some looked sympathetic. Sarah's father caught up with me in the parking lot. "Daniel, I'm so sorry. I had no idea." "It's not your fault, sir. You raised her the best you could. I just spent $80,000 on this wedding. I know, and I'm sorry about that, but I couldn't marry her, not after reading those messages." He nodded. "You did the right thing, exposing her like that. She deserved it. I didn't do it for revenge. I did it so everyone would know the truth, so she couldn't lie her way out of it." He shook my hand. "Thank you for not letting her make a fool of me too." I got in my car, drove away, never looked back. Sarah's reputation was destroyed. Her friends abandoned her. Her family was humiliated. Her father demanded she pay him back the $80,000. She couldn't. Marcus lost his job. His employer saw the video, fired him for moral turpitude. His girlfriend left him. I cancelled the honeymoon, got a full refund, took the money and bought a new car. Tesla Model S, treated myself, moved out of the apartment Sarah and I shared. Got my own place in San Francisco, one-bedroom loft in the Mission District, focused on my career. I'm a financial analyst at Wells Fargo. Got promoted 6 months after the wedding. Senior analyst, $150K salary. Started working out. Lost 20 pounds. Got in the best shape of my life. Dated casually. Nothing serious. I wasn't ready for serious. Sarah tried to contact me. Dozens of texts, voicemails, emails. "Daniel, please. I made a mistake." "I'm so sorry. Can we talk?" I blocked her number. Marcus tried too. "Bro, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Can we fix this?" I blocked him too. I didn't need their apologies. I needed them out of my life. "How are you?" she asked. "Good, really good. You?" I'm managing, working as a freelance graphic designer. It's hard. After everything that happened, no one wanted to hire me. I'm sorry to hear that. Are you sorry? I thought about it. No, not really. You made your choices. You're living with the consequences. I know, I wish I could go back. Make different decisions. You can't. I know. She looked at me. Do you ever think about what could have been if I hadn't? No, I don't. I heard you got promoted, that you're doing well. I am. I'm happy for you. Thanks. Daniel, I'm sorry. I know I've said it before, but I mean it. I destroyed everything. Our relationship, my family, my reputation, all for Marcus, and he wasn't even worth it. I know. Do you think you'll ever forgive me? I looked at her. At the woman I almost married. The woman who planned to cheat on me on our wedding night. I already have, I said, but that doesn't mean I want you in my life. She nodded. I understand. I turned to leave. Daniel, she called. I looked back. Thank you for exposing me. I know it sounds weird, but you saved me from myself. If we'd gotten married, I would have kept lying, kept cheating. Eventually, it would have destroyed me anyway. You just accelerated the process. You're welcome. I walked out. The best revenge I learned wasn't revenge at all. It was standing at an altar, reading the truth into a microphone, and watching 200 people walk out because they finally saw who they were celebrating. And then building a life so successful that running into your ex 2 years later felt like seeing a stranger whose choices had nothing to do with your happiness anymore.